The most outdated concept is following the traditional path of going to school, securing a job, working diligently, saving money, eliminating debt, and making long term investments in the stock market. Why save money when trillions of dollars are being printed? The wealth gap between the top 1% and the remaining 99% is enormous. It's not just about money. We need to take a step back and consider the bigger picture. So, what's the solution? Within each of us, there is a part with a poor mindset, a middle class mindset that seeks a security and a steady paycheck, and a rich mindset. However, these mindsets are not tough. Society generally teaches us to get an education, find a job, and rely on a paycheck. It neglects to teach us how to become wealthy. In book Rich Dad Poor Dad, wealthy father refused to pay a regular salary. He believed that receiving a paycheck was one of the most determinal things one could do in life. According to him, the moment you accept a paycheck, you adopt an employee mindset. This philosophy drove other father, a government employee, crazy. He kept insisting, you have to pay people. But wealthy father wasn't against paychecks. He just didn't want to become a slave to money. As an entrepreneur, I never relied on a regular paycheck. If one of my business ventures failed, I'd simply try another one. I didn't need a steady income and I didn't rely on anyone to take care of me. If my government didn't support me, I'd move to a different country where entrepreneurship was valued. Being an entrepreneur isn't just about running a business. It's about having a different mindset, skill set, and understanding a different set of rules. Small businesses don't operate under the same rules as large corporations. Being an entrepreneur primarily involves adopting the right mindset, mastering the required skills, and understanding the specific rules. The rules, mindset, and skill set different between employee and small business owners. If I could offer one piece of advice to someone considering the leap into entrepreneurship, I'd say this. I faced a pivotal moment when I received my last paycheck. It was a mix of the best and the worst day of my life. I was in Puerto Rico, working for Xerox, and my boss handed me a bonus check around $30,000. I was both excited and disturbed. A colleague, John, told me I'd be back, predicting I'd fail. I told him that I might fail, but I would never return. That's the attitude an entrepreneur needs, a mindset that doesn't rely on a safety net. Becoming an entrepreneur is a journey that often starts with no money. For years, I had no steady income. My wealthy father encouraged me to embrace this situation as it made me smarter and hungrier. It tested my character, asking whether I would resort to dishonesty, cheating, or theft, or whether I'd become a better human being. The true benefit of entrepreneurship is that it reveals your character when you have nothing. Always consider the bigger picture. Many people focus on what might happen to them, but you should also prepare for the opportunities that came with challenges. If you expect the next 20 years to be like the last 20, you might be in for a rude awakening. Just as you check the expiration date on a carton of milk, You should assess the expiration date of your skills and mindset. Instead of avoiding debt, I embrace it. I recently refinanced $300 million in debt, lowering my interest rate from 5% to 2.5%. This strategic move increased my monthly income. When I returned from serving in Vietnam in January 1973, my wealthy father advised me to learn about investing in real estate, which was essentially about understanding how to use debt and taxes. Debt and taxes can either make a rich richer or poor and middle class poorer. Doctors and lawyers, despite earning more, often take home less due to high taxes. In contrast, as an entrepreneur, I can control my income and tax liability better. I don't invest in the stock market because I have more control over my income and tax situation as an entrepreneur and real estate investor. When I make money as an entrepreneur, I invest it in real estate, leveraging my wealth through bank loans. The key is to understand how to use debt effectively. While some financial experts recommend getting out of debt, I advocate learning how to use debt as a tool. We are living in the world where printing money leads to inflation and higher taxes. This is hurting those who rely on a paycheck. The rich continue to get richer because they understand how to use debt and taxes to their advantage. The traditional advice of going to school, getting a job, saving money, getting out of debt, buying a house as an asset, and making long-term investment is outdated. The world changed in 1971 when President Nixon took the US off the gold standard, turning money into debt. Education is still crucial, but the way we approach it has become obsolete. With information doubling every 18 months due to the Moore's law, our education quickly becomes outdated. When you graduate, you're already behind, which is why we must continuously learn and adapt. Today, banks charge you to save money because they've printed excessive currency. Many people are moving their money into assets because they realized that saving is no longer a wise choice. Instead of striving for a high-paying job and getting out of debt, you should focus on learning how to use debt and taxes to your advantage. Becoming an entrepreneur means embracing your internal economy, developing a mindset that doesn't rely on external factors. When you can control your internal economy, external economics fluctuations matter less. The true entrepreneur can adapt, learn from mistakes, and rise stronger. Instead of fearing change, they see it as an opportunity for growth.
Hello guys, if you found this motivation speech inspiring, useful, please leave your own stories in comments, share this video with your friends, and also push notification bell to keep up to date with our new videos. See you later guys.